Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your July 2024 reading. The song that my guides wanted me to include for you this month is Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift and the Civil Wars. And the lyrics they wanted me to highlight are just close your eyes and you'll be all right. Come morning light, you and I'll be safe and sound. And the quote that they wanted me to share is to ever love anyone or anything is literally insane. We are always losing everyone, all of the time. And to love anyone, you are opening yourself up to the certainty of losing them. So, Capricorn, it seems like you have been through actually a little bit of a storm, and on the other side of that, you're finding that you have lost people that you may have cared a lot about. And to start off with the oracle cards, first we have Divine Sophia. And in this card, this woman, she kind of looks a little sinister. She's holding this dark globe in her hand, and her eyes are like kind of evil looking. And then here we have this guy, and he's standing on top of a mountain, but there is this huge storm behind him. And when I pulled these cards and I was looking at them, it seems, Capricorn, that you have seen some darkness in others, in the world around you, and you have remained standing in your light and in your power. And the words that go along with this card is greatness and humility, I think. And so you've stayed true to yourself through this storm. And there may have been people that you've been dealing with that have not been acting from the best intentions, people or a person. And this may have really hurt you, and that might be where the loss is coming from. You're realizing on the other side of this storm, like, I can't be in alignment with this energy anymore. Yeah, and it may have been really big because of the Safe and Sound song by Taylor Swift. And your guides want you to know also that the morning light is going to come again, and you're going to be safe and sound, and you're going to make it through. You and it says you and I will be safe and sound. So maybe your kids went through a storm with you, your friend, your family member, or something like that. And yeah, they want you to know, because you've maintained your light and your power through this whole situation, you're going to get to the other side of this okay. And this may have been a really heavy chapter for you, a really difficult, with a Ten of Wands coming out. This may have been very difficult. And we also have the Two of Cups. So this may have put a lot of pressure on a specific soul connection that you have in your life. And with the Seven of Wands coming out as well, we can see that you may have had to fight against this energy quite profoundly. You may have kind of been backed into a corner, and you had to defend what you believe, defend what you stand for. And this may have been a really difficult time for you. And actually you may have been defending this soul connection that you have. But because, like I said earlier, because you held your ground, you're breaking free from that situation. And it's like you're being able to, you're just released from this whole situation. And seeing darkness in others, especially when they are people that we loved, because this quote is talking about people that you loved, that can be really alarming and overwhelming and really painful. Maybe it had to do, the darkness came from a really significant relationship in your life. It could be romantic, platonic, family, or friends, but your guides are asking you also, you've broken free from this, but you may be feeling a little bit still surprised, but also really heartbroken, and kind of maybe you've like lost a little bit of faith in the world because of what you've seen, because of the storm you went through, and because it was so dark. And Your guides are asking you to get a higher perspective of this whole situation and a higher perspective of all the people involved. And if you can, and I'm saying that because we have the Chariot card out here, if you can see these people from a higher perspective, or this person, and see the divine in them, because we are all divine, even when we make misaligned choices and have ill intentions, we're still divine beings. And if we can see through the lens of that, and understand that these people were operating off of their own programming, or this person was operating off of their own programming and their wounds. It doesn't mean you need to stay with these people. It doesn't mean you need to say, oh, how you treated me was fine and I forgive you tomorrow and let's just keep going the way things have been going. It's okay to set boundaries and do whatever you need to do or feel right to do to keep yourself safe. What I'm talking about more is how you feel in your heart towards the situation and how you feel in your heart towards the world if this was a really big situation for you. Your guides want to invite you to remember that everyone is divine, and if you can see the divine in these people, it's actually going to connect you within your own heart and your own self closer to the divine as well. It's going to be massively heart-lifting experience, and to release you so you can be free from the pain of what you've experienced with these people. But I wanted to show you the bottom of the deck as well. If this was a difficulty toward a connection, at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So if this burden and the thing that you were trying to defend is a connection, if you it may be because of the song at the end, it says you and I will be safe and sound. So maybe it's a battle that you went through together and you had to fight hard to defend this connection, and there was a lot of heavy burden around this, but you two are showing up as a true pair here at the bottom of the deck. And with that is also the Death card and the King of Swords. So we're putting an end to some sort of influence from outside, or some sort of energy outside, or could be within the connection as well. Putting an end to this, there's like a cold-hearted energy outside of this connection, and this Death card is talking about putting an end to allowing this outside energy to influence this connection. And because of that, you guys are being able to open up to a brand new beginning for each other and for your relationship. And with the imagery in these cards, you can see it's like this storm came in and it was brought by this outside energy, and it really affected your relationship. But my guides are asking you to get a higher perspective, get to higher ground, and look on this whole situation with new eyes, and with God's eyes, the eyes of the universe, or something like that, whatever you want to call it. Just look at it from a higher perspective. And I'm really proud of you, Capricorn, that you got to the other side of this, and you were able to maintain your integrity and your light, even though you went through something so dark. But also, I want to say to you, know that not all of what you experience moving forward will be equally dark, and things can get better. If you want to check out the extended, the link is in the comments below, and I'd love to see you over there.